Hey y'all, welcome to the new episode here on Rev Resell. I do appreciate y'all so very much for watching the channel. I mean, we have had a fun time putting out this type content and we enjoy the reselling game. Even while we were focusing so much, all of our energy, if you will, on restoration, I was still reselling. I didn't have this shed. I had a storage building. I was doing everything out of it. I wasn't listing nearly as much as I'm doing now, but we're listing a bunch, selling a bunch. Hey, I'm the crazy guy that on Columbus Day, Indigenous Day, I packed all the orders, me and NikkiT, and drove to the post office and found out, nope, they're not open. But I'm glad I did, because today is Tuesday, and today I think I have 15 or 16 labels. Got some stuff that we need to put up and custom label SKU, and I'm going to show y'all why I think optimizing your space, your storage space, is really important. So I'm gonna show you what we have done, and then I'll show you what I have listed today, and then we'll go through. Hopefully NikkiT will be here in a minute, and we'll show you what we have, what we've sold. Welcome to this episode on Rev Resell. My wife NikkiT and I love to find treasure at estate sales, yard sales, and really any sale. What you want for them?
Whatever you want to pay.
Oh my, don't say that. Come along and see either what we found or what we sold. Now to today's episode. Okay y'all, so not much here, just some really pretty good albums. That Metallica album there is really good. Iron Maiden, Hank Williams, Puff the Magic Dragon, got to put those up. Got a cowboy hat here and a cowboy hat here that I have listed. This one's about $175. I think that's like a $40 hat, so I'm hoping the $175 one sale, because if y'all saw if y'all saw on the yard sale video where we bought the hats, I paid up for them, and thank goodness I didn't pay up anymore. That goes to show that sometimes people watch reselling content, maybe even mine, and say, oh Rev, you should have paid more. They wanted a whole bunch more for those hats. They had 125, and 250. Those hats I right now have listed for $200 for those two hats, and the other hat wasn't worth a dime. I mean, I'm going to give it away to I'm gonna give it away. That one wasn't worth that much. The Stetson hat does have some value. If all of them were Stetson, it might have been about that much retail, but not. I didn't make the wisest decision on that one. So we've got to get this. But if you notice, I've got this row of shelves. Of course, last video I think I showed y'all where we took our crates and added these crates in that we got at a recent yard sale. But they got up so high, NikkiT, of course, couldn't reach over and get in them. So now, because I brought in these shelves, I was able to take the records off of this shelf that was on the bottom and move the crates over. So A crate all the way through P crate is here. It opens up B2. It opens up this level. And if we come around here, I believe I have access to my records, which is really good. I also have a whole nother shelf here. So now I have the E shelf, the F shelf, and then I have to change, I think this was F2. I've got to change it to H2. Optimizing your space is really important. Y'all, customizing and making sure, to me, that all of this space, that I built this shed just for the eBay business. So where do I have empty space? I have empty space above. If you look over here on this side, above those crates, there's some empty space on that wall. There's a little bit of empty space in here, but we have done our best to try to maximize space. One, for easy access going and getting the items, and two, we want as much storage as we can have. I believe I can get about twice as many listings as I have now, maybe even more. We have about 1,100. I probably could get 2,000 to 2,500 listings of items in here. Now, It will probably take me years to get there, but I think I can do that. I think we can get that up. But to do that, I've got to maximize everything that we have, all the space that we have here. That's why we have the crates. That's why we have the buckets, the buckets with the labels. That's why we have our small drawers over here on this side. That's why I have the extra shelf down the middle. That's why we have the crates with the albums. So many different reasons, so many different things. I'm coming up with a good idea. I think a better idea to store all of our golf clubs, which is important. Don't want it taking up as much space as it was doing. So we're going to work on that. But all in all, I think this is a good idea. And I encourage you, no matter how much space you have, maximize it, organize it, custom label skew it, do all of these things, because when you have it that way, when you have it, your system set up, they're set up in order, and you can go to everything. If I'm sick or I can't come out here, NikkiT can come and find everything. She already does. I even believe my old man, if I was sick, NikkiT was sick, I believe the old man could come and pack our orders here, because it's pretty much self-explanatory. If it's already custom labeled skewed, I can go right to it and find it. And it's pretty simple. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Those are the shelves. We have A through Z, and then we have A through D doubled. And then, of course, everything else in the crates, A through P. So pretty much everything is set up and ready to go. And that's why we do it the way we do it. All right, y'all, so the first orders that we have today, I think I pulled 5 or 6. One of them is from one of y'all. One of y'all purchased 2 items, and at the end, of course, at the end of this segment of the video, I want to thank the viewer for that. Once again, if y'all come to the store, it is a blessing to us if you buy. Of course, there's an opportunity for you to leave a message to the seller. If you do that at the end, after you've placed your order, you're going to sell it. There's a line in there that says message to seller. That's where people normally tell me how to pack items. But if you're watching and you're, wanting if not really a shout out, I want to be able to thank you. I want to know that you're a viewer. So when you leave that message, I want to shout you out. I want to thank you and have an opportunity to speak towards that. The first listing that sold, the first item that sold for $76.98. It is a Honeywell heat contactor PDS. I don't know what it is. 20. This is what it is right here. This Honeywell item here, we purchased a lot of these. This one had been sitting on a shelf in a abandoned store for a long time. I was able to purchase it, a whole pile of it. They were happy to get rid of it for like $200. This is another one of those items sold for $76.98. Our guy who gives us opportunity of coming in at estate sales that he has, I purchased this recently. That one there, this is just an Avon 1999 patchwork throw teddy bear that went for $29.97. Next, someone purchased this for $10 and a penny, plus shipping. A gentleman named Mark purchased this chainsaw blade. This chainsaw blade here is a Craftsman chainsaw blade. That went for $12.96. And then Andrew purchased a couple of items from me. Andrew purchased this Hallmark keepsake Snoopy, and also this stuffed animal Hallmark Snoopy from Peanut Snoopy with Sound. So we're going to get both of those packed up for Andrew. So Andrew, thank you very much. Andrew did leave a note, and the buyer's note, that's what it's called for me. The buyer's note says, my dad watches your channel all the time, and I've recently started watching as well. It's different from the rest of the YouTube channels. I can promise you, if me and NikkiT or me and the old man are on these channels, it's going to be different. I'm grateful that God created us all different, and we can have our own unique swing on things. I appreciate you saying our channel is unique, and we want it to be. We want it to be similar and put out good content like some of the other channels. But hey, it's going to be unique too. So Andrew, tell your dad Rev said hello. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll get all this packed up and sent your way. NikkiT just walked in, y'all. Say hey to NikkiT.
Hey
She's had a lot of, I'd already packed some items. I pulled a few items, and her first response was, "That's it? Come on, NikkiT, we got 16 items on a Monday going into Tuesday." So that's been pretty awesome. So of course the very first sale after the last sale that we just showed is this Pentax scope. This scope is a 4x12 by 40. This scope sold for $115.31 total. And I wondered why he made the offer with such an odd amount, because it's $125 with shipping. Next was this classic rock. This classic rock book. It went for $9 plus shipping. The first item that NikkiT pulled is this racer game that we just listed not too long ago, Ridge Racer 6. The very next item is this wonderful don't scratch it, NikkiT. Look right here. Is Aerosmith Greatest Hits. Of course, that one went for $13. That's not the old album, that's the new album. But that one went for $13. And then this is probably one of, if not the oldest listing that we had. I canceled them and relisted it, but it still went for, how much you reckon, NikkiT? How much you think that went for? It's probably lower than what you anticipate. $11. I told her lower than what she would anticipate. It went for $5.18 plus shipping, y'all. So really $13.20 all in. And then NikkiT's gonna pull this Department 56 house because it went for $50. It's a Department 56 North Pole Series Route 1 North Pole, home of Mr. and Miss Claus. Home of Mr. and Miss Claus. It went for $50 plus about $18 shipping. You see it?
Yep, it's the one on the bottom.
It has to be the one on the bottom always. That used to be F2, but now that we got these new shells, that now becomes H2. So there it is. We'll show you the cover because we're not going to open it up. I may open it up to put some bubble inside of it. All right, I want to show y'all that why having things organized, storage capacity, I mean, got it down pat. NikkiT, we're at DF. So NikkiT is going to go directly to DF. She just about went to shelf D, but it's DF, and we're looking. How'd you know? She looked at the, we so good, I didn't even have to say it. She just knew what it was. Oh, there was only one thing. There was only one thing in drawer F, y'all. We set y'all up and didn't know it. All right, next, NikkiT vintage Tupperware in custom label SKU R. So.
Which vintage? Because we have a couple of different things in here.
That one right there. There's 4. 3.
Okay. That one right there.
I thought we communicated well, but I don't think we did because she said which there's 3. All right, y'all, the next one I sold a Def Leppard Hysteria vinyl record. It's in red crate. So
I know, don't
be gentle. Oh, we're looking at the wrong sides. Well, that's fine. Let's see if she can find it. I think it's a little bit further toward your other hand, but you keep going. It's right there.
That one? Oh. You sure it's that one? Because we have more than one Def Leppard.
I'm positive. It's Hysteria, y'all. This one here went for $22.11. And then NikkiT custom label W. It's a lot of 3 Mary Kay Love Lash mascara and 2 times Fanmora. I don't know much about a lot of 3. That's right. 2 Fanmora and 1 Love Lash mascara.
That looks like it.
That looks like it. That went, this little pack right here, we have more of that to list. This went $18.67. And y'all, that's the last one. So for a Tuesday, for a Monday night into Tuesday sales, I think we did pretty good. We're gonna get this packed up and get yesterday, all weekend's orders and this orders all to the post office. So all right, y'all, here we are, day 2 of this what sold. I think we have 10 labels, 10 items It got cold in Georgia, y'all. I've got the back door of the shed open, the side door of the shed open, and we have been so worried about getting a air conditioner for our shed that I have not gotten a heater for our shed. It's crazy that it's went from needing AC to needing heat that quick. Just share with you a few things that have sold. Here's just a clothing item. It's a sweater. We have a True Religion hoodie, puffer jacket that we sold. It's in, or that we have listed. It is actually inside. I've got it in a closet inside. I don't bring any of the hanging clothes. I don't bring them out here. Here is a BOC Barn Concept pocketbook NikkiT found. This was a new one for me. Of course, I'm still learning. These are expired 35mm film, and yes, they still sell, and they sell well. So this one that dropped, both of these are listed. I got these listed, and hopefully they'll sell fairly soon. Here's another one. This is just a here's just a Coca-Cola house, a little Coca-Cola house that we've got listed. And then y'all, I have been listing some albums, and y'all, I'm telling you, these albums have been really fun to list. And the kicker is, some of them are simply really, really valuable. I think I have a, let's see if I can find the one. I sold one, which is this one here. It is just a white. I'll show it to you in just a minute. We sold that one, I think, for $129. This Metallica record here, this is the first pressing. This goes for about $300. I think I have another Metallica album over here that goes at a pretty good rate. Y'all know this one, right? This is Kiss, Ace Frehley. I've got a few Judas Priest that are promotional albums. Those go for pretty well. Here is Metal Church. This Metal Church is actually the first pressing of this. Good. Kiss Destroyer, Parallel Lines Blondie. Here's Kiss Peter Criss, and Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. So I'm gonna get all this custom labeled, skewed, and then I'll share with you some of the items that have sold. So what I did is I went on and pulled all of the orders. This is, of course, day 2 of the what sold during the week video. Normally we go from Tuesday all the way into Friday. I'm getting 2 yard sale videos each weekend, so it creates an extra video. So I was normally doing 3 videos a week. Now I'm thinking I may go to 4 videos a week. So y'all let me know what you think, if you're tired of Rev already and NikkiT, or if you want a little more. So we may drop another one in there. So we have 10 sales, about $500 before shipping and all that. So pretty good sales for a Monday night going into a Tuesday night going into a Wednesday. So the first one came in just a little bit ago. This went for $10 plus shipping. And then here is the record that I wanted to show y'all. I mean, it's pretty cool. This is the BBC. I'm gonna pull it up a little closer and make sure you could see it. This is BBC Rock Hour, the week of May 30th, 1982. Now, all this came here. It's in good condition. This has Judas Priest on it, and it has a few commercials and Judas Priest live playing this. This album is really rare. It went for $129.97 plus shipping. So we'll get this shipped out here in just a minute. All right, next, I did not sell the packaging, the outer packaging with this, but I'm going to use the outer packaging for shipping purposes. This car here went for $29.72. Next is this beautiful Barbie. I'm just about to run out of Barbies, and I am quite okay with that. This Barbie here sold for $8.47. Let's look on down. I sold another vinyl album. This one went for $13.98. This is Walt Disney's Parent Trap. What do we sell next? Next, we sold an ornament. Ornament. I have trouble saying those words. This is a Hallmark ornament. Presents from Pooh, the Pooh collection, the Pooh Bear collection is dated 1999. This one went for $7.13 plus shipping. Next, guess what? Not the dreaded I'm Grateful. This is a drop shipper. They put this on. It says, buyer note, please do not send a receipt with this gift item. So this drop shipper is shipping this out. He bought it from me for $11.23, and I'm sure he sold it for a whole bunch more than that, but guess what? I'm fine with that. This item here is a capillary, a White Rogers pilot light. This pilot light sold for $75 plus shipping. Next, we have this Lightning McQueen. JC, my son, and his daddy David loves Lightning McQueen. I don't know why. I like the Cars movies. They're pretty good. This one sold for $16.12. And then finally, yep, we purchased these at an estate sale or yard sale. We purchased this in a camera at a yard sale. Paid up for the camera. I did not pay up for these. I think we paid $8 a piece for these. They sold for like $30 a piece. 31. We sold this for $62 plus shipping. But the camera did not work. Somebody just shut the door. But the camera did not work. I did come home and try it, and it's not working, so I'm disappointed in that. But hey, not gonna fuss, not gonna complain. I'm excited to make that sale. We're gonna get all this shipped out. I got church. We'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all, it's Thursday, and I think this is day 3 of the video, and I bet you can't guess that we are we're Russian. We have less than we're not Russian, we're American, but we are rushing, and so we have 18, I think we have 16 labels. We have 18 remember I did math wrong a video or 2 ago. We have a bunch of labels. We have a bunch of things that we have sold today, and we got a bunch of work to do to get it all out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull, I'm gonna show, we're gonna pack, Nikki T's gonna pull, I'm gonna show, we're gonna pack. We're gonna get through all this, and we're gonna get to the post office within an hour. So let's see if it can happen. Is it worth it to sell her Mommy Granger for $4.53? Probably not, but she was already listed, and she sold our first sale. Next sale, we sold this Pooh Bear. Nikki T has already pulled it. She's had a tough day, and I'm ever so grateful that she gets to have the easy job of helping me pull all these listings, right, Nikki T?
Yeah.
So that one sold. The Pooh Bear.
Rushing.
Rushing, yes. She loves it when I rush. Christopher actually purchased the Pooh Bear. Isn't that kind of neat? Christopher, and you know, good, right,
Christopher
Nicole?
Robbins.
Yeah, look at there. 11.23. Next, Mark purchased the Colt 45 automatic book for $30 plus shipping, and Nikki T is pulling out a calligraphy right here. This calligraphy here went for $11.36. And then next is going to be probably the sale of the day, and I'm going to pull it because Nikki T's going in the wrong direction.
Well, you move stuff around.
I move stuff around, and it is red. It is not Annie. It is not Care Bears.
Well, that was pink.
Yeah, it was pink. It is, where's it at? Y'all, it's a really good one. It's so good that it went for over $100. How much you reckon it went for, Nikki T?
$180.
Ooh, good, very close. This Metallica.
That's not red. That's black with red.
It does have red. Push that in for me. This record here that I didn't want NikkiT to grab because I wanted to be the one to pull it. This one right here went for $200.
You didn't put them back. They were gonna warp.
I didn't put them back. She said they were gonna warp. This one here went for $200. So we're gonna get all these packed up. Got y'all next after I just got the Metallica record done. This is a big old adjustable wrench. This actually I took an offer on it for $40. I got 2 more, so hopefully that'll generate it selling. Next, Eugene, which purchased some stuff on one of the last episodes, actually purchased this. Eugene paid $7.50 for these 4 NGK spark plugs, so we're gonna get these sent out. Joseph, not a viewer, I don't believe, purchased these. This is $8, pack of 5. Yep, that's it. $8, not much money there. And then the next 2 actually goes to a viewer. So Ryan, I'm gonna come back and we'll show yours. All right, y'all, next, Ryan. NikkiT is just working her tail off back here. Ryan purchased 2 items from us. So Ryan, thank you so very much. Ryan purchased this Coca-Cola house, which this is it, right? Is that the one that I just, we're gonna look, make sure. I'm 100% positive that it is. I know this is a Coca-Cola house.
Or did you,
I just put another one over there. So I think this may not be it. We're gonna find the right one, Ryan. And then Ryan also purchased this Ford Mustang 64.5 through 73. And Ryan gave me the good news. It says this, says, "Hi Reb, been watching you and the old man for a number of years now. Can't wait to see another Oh Lord What a Ford video with the 2 of you. Recently I got a 65 Mustang project, so the book will be handy. And we have a friend that loves Coke stuff. Happy to support the store and some useful purchases." Yeah, this is Coke too, but it's a different one. And NikkiT pulled the right one. So Ryan, here's the right one that's going to be coming your way. North Pole Bottling Works. So we'll get it all packed up and sent your way. Next, we have some shoes, some shape up shoes. These shape ups here sold for $45.97. Some of these I'll share with you on the screen. Others, we're just gonna roll with it. Maybe I won't be so busy when I'm making the the video. This here is Mary Kay pressed powder, $8.98. Next, we sold another Department 56. It's Dickens, yeah, the Dickens series. Old Michael Church went for a big whopping $10. We sold some Tupperware. Yep, Commonwealth picker. I figured it out. Tupperware. This went for $12 plus shipping. So grateful to get it on its way. Then next we had Peter. Peter is a repeat buyer. So once again, brother, thank you so very much. He ordered 2 things. NikkiT has pulled those: a micro cassette player with some cassettes. It's a recorder, and then some clippers. I just got Moose's. We have one exactly like that one, and we got it to get it all knocked out. What's next, NikkiT?
I think it's the Bronco, isn't it?
Mary purchased the Bronco book. The Bronco book went for $9.32. I'm thinking Mary may be a viewer. If you're a viewer, Mary, you didn't leave me a note, but if you are, I do appreciate it. Yes, we sold an Iron Maiden. I've got a bunch of this type stuff. Show us that Iron Maiden again, NikkiT. For $35 plus shipping. Took an offer on that, so grateful to get that out. And then my good buddy Robert and Diane purchased this lot of comics. It's a lot of 5 Batman, the Outsiders green. So Robert Bishop, thank you once again, brother. This will be sent out your way. Is that it? Woo! So now we got to get it all packed and got to get it in 30 minutes. We've got to get it all packed up. We've got to get it out. We've got to get it to the post office. And then, y'all, I've got a Danger Ranger full of more
What he doesn't realize is that means tonight is pizza and salad for dinner.
Pizza and salad for dinner while we list vinyl records, and I've got a whole pile more. So let me get all this packed. We'll see y'all tomorrow on the Friday, the last edition of this episode, the last segment of this episode. We'll see you. Hey y'all, today's Friday, and we're having some growing pains today. I don't know if Nikki T's aware of this or not. I know I told her I bought some more records. I tell you I bought another collection of records today, y'all. You'll see it on probably you'll see it on the next video, probably after you see this one. We're behind on videos. I'm probably not going to put one out today which is Friday my time. So it may be a week and a half before y'all see this one. So what I'm planning on doing is, if I can, spend a bunch of time and have like 5 Monday through Wednesday every day have a Rev Resell video, have 5, and see if that helps the channel. See if I won't be able to do that every week, but sort of get caught back up. Here's the growing pains issue. Today we only have 3 orders, and that's good. It's not good, but it is good, because we're going to have another place to store all of our eBay purchases before eBay items before we list them. We need to have somewhere where we can cycle through our items better, more space, because me and Nikki T are sitting at one desk that's about this size. She's right here and I'm right here in the house, and we need more space, so I need to clear that off. And one of the things I did is I took our spare bedroom. Nikki Reagan was wanting the bed in the spare bedroom, not her twin size bed. So I moved those around. So we're going to take our spare bedroom that in 5 years nobody slept in.
Nobody's used it. Nobody
slept in. That was like my dog house. And I think maybe I got a 2-hour nap in there one night when Nikki T kicked me out to bed.
He lies.
I think I did, but I think it was my choice. Maybe she was snoring or I was snoring or something. But that's been a long time ago, and so we're going to use that spare bedroom. It's already got a greenhouse in it. That's where we grow our medicinals.
See?
Our medicinals is collard greens and turnips. Those aren't they're good to me. They help my soul. If I didn't eat them, I wouldn't be good.
They're but they're vegetables.
Yeah, vegetables. Yeah, well, you ain't got to worry about Rev growing no wacky grass. I ain't growing none of that in there. But I do have a little small one of those in that bedroom. Now there's probably going to be some shelves. I don't know if I'm going to get this type or another type, and we're going to store a whole bunch of stuff in there.
I still have to store my Christmas stuff in there.
Well, that's like one thing, and I hope I didn't break them all when I tossed them. I didn't toss them. All right, y'all, we're going to show you our 3. I think I got 3 items for like $188, almost $200. So average per sale, 3 at $100. That's pretty good. Another thing in the learning process that we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to slow down. Y'all, when I say slow down, I don't mean not buying. Nikki T may thought I meant that, but I mean slowing down in this part of the process. Last Tuesday of this week, probably on this video, I think it was Tuesday, today's Friday, it probably was, we shipped out 2 Pokemon boxes for $62. And then before that or after that, I shipped out 1 Lightning McQueen, like Chakao car, and I got the labels flip-flopped. Oops, that ain't good. So one was like $62, one was like $14. The big box, or the box of the Pokemon cards, have not got to its wrong buyer yet. So I went on and messaged her and said, look, if you send it back, I'll pay return shipping, and I will give you the item for free if I get it back. The buyer that was supposed to get the Pokemon is already sending the car back, so I can give the car to her. So we're going to be out about $100 worth of product because of my error. So I've got to slow down. I've got to do that. I think whatever I got to do to make it right, because it was nobody's fault but my own. Moose
investigating.
Moose just tore up some boxes yesterday. I mean, y'all, tore them up. I'm going to show you the tearing it up right here. I'm not going to let him do that to this. So Moose, get out of there, boy. So y'all, next we sold, this is pretty good record. This is a Metallica single, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Rev told me when I was looking for it that it was white.
It's got a white label. It does not have a white.
Opposite of white.
It is opposite of white. It went for $105. And then last, an item we listed yesterday, this MK13, which is a, what is it?
It's
Mary
a
Kay.
lipstick.
Went for $12.95 plus shipping. So I'm getting all this out. Then we're going to go get stuff set up in the house so we can get everything out of my truck.
I just got off work.
And Nikki T just got off work and she's going to sit down or cook my supper, one of the two.
No.
Not doing that. See y'all later. Hey, this is the end of the video. I shouldn't have said see y'all later. We thank y'all so very much for watching our craziness. Hopefully this video you will have seen day 1, 2, 3, like a whole pile of them. So y'all, we're going to try to get all this done. Got a lot going at one time, but it means life is fun and enjoyable, and we appreciate y'all for watching. We love you, and we know no way of closing out any of these episodes and saying deuces. May God bless. Love y'all.